How's it going, chat? Hope everyone's doing good tonight and is having a good night so far. We're going to be streaming some Metal Gear here in just a couple minutes. In the background, we got some French 79, the year after. And yeah, I'm excited. This is the first time I've actually played Metal Gear. I'm also noticed I'm peaking, so I'm going to turn down my mic. There we go, that should be a little bit better. First time I've actually played Metal Gear Solid. I've seen a little bit of it actually played, but I've never seen a full playthrough. So yeah, I'm excited. And sit tight, I'm just gonna grab some water and then we'll get going. Alright, I'm good to go now. Set up the controller. So throughout this week, I will not be streaming my normal content. I won't be doing corruptions as often. If I can do a corruption stream, I absolutely will do so. But it's in terms of time. If I can make it, if I can get everything ready, then I will. Otherwise I can't. It's just because I got finals sort of pressing me for time. So I'm doing my best, but I just want to kind of relax with an easy Let's Play. And Metal Gear is perfect for that. Not bad pacing music, I kind of like that. I'm going to turn down a bit more here. So yeah, if you're coming by for Corruptions, we can expect that probably around the 25th at the absolute latest. And we'll probably have sprinklings of Corruptions here and there throughout the week. But that'll be the first day that I actually begin going back on my regular schedule. In between there, it's kind of up in the air. I'll still be streaming whenever possible. I'm going to try to avoid missing streams if I can, so we'll definitely get an hour or two at least every day. At least those are my plans, so just to let you guys know. And yeah, I think that's about it for that. Let's get going. So it's not going to be my other window, it's going to be my emulation window, yeah. So, sort of cut the music kind of quick there. Also, the speed is all sped up. There we go. Here's that classic PlayStation startup. Got the fingers crossed that we actually see the end logo. And the best moment in gaming, the best sound effect. Will hopefully come up in a second. There it is. Wasabi tonic, what's going on? I like the little wasabi hype in there in the raccoon pile. Give a shout out to Wasabi Tonic. He just knocked out a 15 to 16 hour stream and is still going strong. Like, he's finished off on a stream, but he's still hanging out, so appreciate you hanging out, man. I wouldn't blame you if you pass out throughout this, though. And let me know if the audio sounds kind of off. It should be okay. I'm probably going to be a little bit louder in the game, but game audio should still fairly be loud too. I think that should be about reasonable.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss. And they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have 2 mission objectives.
David Hayter,
First, you're to
our
rescue
man.
DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
So DARPA Chief, Baker,
Insertion method.
and possible nuclear strike.
Facility by sub.
Hey, what's going on, Kissy Chrissy? How you doing?
We'll launch a one-man
Used to play this with your brother when you were younger. This nostalgia, true that.
rescue as close as it can. Dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
This will be the first time I've actually played through it, so it's completely blind for me.
6 members of Foxhound.
But I watched friends play it when I was growing up.
Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic.
Shown in the bubble path, that's pretty chill. I'm doing pretty good.
Beautiful and
I'm
deadly sharpshooter.
coming up to finals week myself,
Decoy
but
octopus,
having a little chill time.
master of disguise, Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman, and Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
I like that emote.
And codename is you. The nuclear weapon
Got those night vision goggles.
covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top.
Right,
secret
finals
phone
week.
call. Don't expect any official support.
Oh, you're on break. That's pretty awesome. Until summer semester. Are you on? You're probably on semester system then, so you're finishing up. I got one more quarter to go, then I'm finishing off for the year. So we got our tasks. Now, throughout the stream, I'm not gonna do the extras yet. Maybe next stream we'll start that up. Just to go through all the briefing for Metal Gear, but we'll get started right off the get-go. Oh, there's also VR training. I'm not sure what that is. And I'm curious. Oh, nope. That's special previous operations. Let's do one VR training missions. I'm curious. If they're like a bit of a tutorial, that'd be great for me. Basically practice, okay, because I don't actually... it would be brand new to me, so it might be helping me out a tad. Head for the goal while avoiding the enemy soldiers. Training ends if you're seen. Shoot. One more time. Also, nah. We got a snake, says the Colonel. Oh, we can crawl. Okay. Oh, just gotta get behind him. Oh, look, Snake's happy. Let's go to stage 2. Use their radar effectively and head for the goal. Enemy soldiers cannot see behind them. Ooh. It's good because you can also practice their rotations and whatnot.
Impressive, Snake.
Okay, I don't know how many of these should I do. Maybe one more and then we'll get started. Looking over your profile and getting the feeling this you're very familiar with the evil raccoon meme. Yep, I'm a little familiar with it. I'm a fan, I would say. And this is outside our, what I would say my normal content is. Normally, most of the week, I corrupt video games on stream, so, not only do I play them, but I also will write data to them randomly and sort of break the game in certain special ways, and it'll get you, like, weird effects, broken music, different colors out of the game, stuff like that. I'm only taking it kind of easy and just doing a Let's Play during the finals week. It's one of the best, you got that right. That's cool as hell, you're enjoying too, hey! I hopefully should be getting started with that soon. It takes me a little bit more time to, I guess, prep it up. Also, I didn't read that. And that's why I'm not currently doing them. It's only like an extra, maybe hour or two, so I might be able to knock out one or two of them before my finals end, which I only have, let's see, I start them on the 18th, so I got a couple days until they actually begin, but I'm doing all the studying right now. And for the goal, avoid making loud footsteps in the different colored areas on the floor. All of the most recent we've been doing GameCube games for our corruptions. We've got a couple good ones. Ooh! Hey, and thank you for the follow as well! I appreciate that. Most recently we did... What did we do recently? Let's see. We had a good one recently. I gotta pull my videos though. I think it was a requested one. We had oh, that's right, Telltale games. So we did Back to the Future, and we got some good results from that. I post all my results kind of as just stills in the Discord. You don't have to worry about joining that if you want to, because so many people have Discords nowadays. So I post the results there, but then you can also just go through the bots and double check those if you're curious. And I like creating them live on stream. Usually, there's a couple people that do play corruptions, but they rely on other people creating them ahead of time, and then they play the stockpiles. I actually enjoy making them and showing people them as they're being made. Oh, we gotta watch out for those tiles. It's almost like I gotta go here and sprint around one of them. Oh, actually, yeah. Just screw it. Sprint past him. Great. Oh, I didn't see what the gimmick for this was. Cameras? Shoot. And that's a team Discord. Oh, thank you for joining too. That's a team Discord. So I play along with 4 other guys. However, it's only mostly me and one other guy at the moment. The other 2 are still kind of getting started. But it's me and Wasabi Sonic. He plays 1 Hour, 1 Life in Mario Kart. I do these kind of Let's Plays and corruption streams. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy some of our content.
Impressive, Snake.
Oh, we gotta crawl. I should be reading the little messages it gives me. After the goal while staying out of the enemy soldier's field of vision, crouch to hide behind low walls. Alright. If I remember, we can't crouch walk in this version. In the GameCube one, we could. Oh, they give me those too! I appreciate that. I should probably stop doing the VR training, but I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit better at it. And I'm worried that the game's gonna be harder in this. Be careful with leaving footprints. Head for the goal. The enemy soldier will follow them if discovered. Alright. Oh. I was just gonna serpentine, and hopefully they wouldn't catch up to me. Which I'm still gonna do. Oh, unless unless he sees me. He's definitely gonna see those. But he won't see me. There we go. Perfect. Woo! I think there was 9 total, or 10 total? So we're almost at the end. Knock on the walls and head for the goal. Use enemy soldiers... Oh, enemy soldiers sensitive to sound. Use sound to lure them. They got sensitive ears because of nanomachines. To knock... Oh. Or you could just run into their field of vision. That would probably grab their attention too. We gotta press up against the wall. Knock. Ah, there we go.
What was that noise?
Oh, don't turn around. Oh, you bastard. And stage 9. Oh, there's one more. Shoot. Use all the skills you learned to infiltrate a base. Have the goal while using all the skills you've learned. Oh, exactly! Watch out for the spotlight. Cool. Alright. There's the VR training, and there's a super happy Snake. And let's exit. Save? Sure. Why not? Alright, and exit we go. Again, we'll go through the briefing at another point. Sort of, I guess, to catch up. But now we're ready for a new game. Hard is radar off. Is that the only difficulty of it? I'm gonna do normal the first time around. Usually I like doing harder difficulties on games, but I feel like I could use the radar. So we're going to. I was gonna do the... It's not Twin Snakes, it's no, it is Twin Snakes. I was gonna think of Snake Eater. But no, Twin Snakes for the GameCube, but the downside of Twin Snakes is it doesn't have the original music. And this piece right here alone makes me think I want to keep the music. Sully Baloney, how's it going? I wonder if my OBS isn't capturing new messages. How long did you send that? Hopefully not too long ago, but what's going on?
Stay alert. It'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bombers.
That was only a minute ago. Okay. Gonna text hi to you. Exactly, the music is just the best part. Even if you had the demo disc and you got to play through all this intro part all the way up to the first target that you're saving. You get to hear all the amazing music, you get to know that the game is amazing.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button.
When I was a kid, I wanted the codec. They were the coolest things.
When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear.
The codec sound is your text alerts. That is such a good idea, actually. I might steal that idea. Except I haven't turned my phone off vibrate in over like 6 months. But that is the one reason I would want to turn it off vibrate. Okay, let's go and sneak on by. Guy there. Sneak this way? Yes, we can. He's just giving it a good old stretch. Oh, that makes me tired. Okay.
What was that noise?
Oh, water. Nope. Shoot. So if you have the codec sound as your text alert, I really hope you have Colonel yelling "Snake" as your call alerts. It's perfect. Oh, it stays the same to on silent like 9% of the time, right? Point is, you're like, oh my god, that's awesome. It's like a little surprise every time you accidentally turn it off vibrate. Got ourselves a ration.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You'd better hide somewhere.
Oh, that's gonna be a problem. My select key is my rewind key within my emulator. We're gonna turn that right off. There we go. And now the rewind key works kind of too well. But here, let's hide in the corner. Laying on the ground. My other tone is the old school Green Hill Zone song from Sonic. Is that your like call alerts? Because if it is, that's like a little piece of happiness every time you get a call. We corrupted that too. We corrupted the audio and it sounded horrifying. Where they say Sega at the very beginning, but it was in a really deep voice, so it kept repeating over and over again. It sounded horrifying. Oh god, he's not gonna see us, is he? Oh shoot! No! I wasn't paying attention. Let's hide down here. They'll never suspect us under here. Oh, perfect. All right. I don't know if that's where we're supposed to hide. Sounds from hell, right? And he kept saying it over and over again. It was so horrifying. One of many sounds from hell. Oh, there you go. You bastard! Instead of punching, Snakes decides to get up. Or, lay on the ground, prone. I gotta work on my sneak skills. Alright. We try again. So one of my problems is I don't think I can sneak properly. Let me check out. Also, there's spiders on the ground. My controller. I need to adjust my dead zone a little bit. On my left stick to 20%. That should do it. Well, no. Maybe there isn't like a slight press on the analog stick. Like I thought there might be. Let me turn that back. Big controllers, analog, dead zone, 10%. Okay.
What was that noise?
I just gotta be careful walking in water. Oh, no you don't.
Snake, there's...
And then if we gotta hide, let's go... Oh, bad idea. There's so much water on the ground. Who would have thought? Oh, they're kind of standing at each other. See, to become great at finding the target, they must fuse bodies and search for him together as one. Does that add more guards with this guy's coming down? I hope it doesn't. Oh, no you don't. Call Snake. Get down, Snake. I think we're okay. Now he's gonna come back this way eventually. Oh, or now. Ah. Oh. Too many guards. Too many guards in the kitchen. With only one death, we ascend to the ground floor. Only one near-life crisis. I gotta say, I like Snake's scuba suit. I'm sad he has to take it off, though. And to this day, the scuba suit is still on Shadow Moses, in that same elevator. No one wanted to touch it. They didn't know where it came from. Got the amazing snow whipping around him. The famous entrance to the facility.
It's Snake.
And Colonel calling it the worst time.
Facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Thanks to the VR training I did on board the Discovery.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freeze.
Popsicle made of Snake.
All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D.
Behind D.
I love that line.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in on those.
Sniper Wolf is bae. Especially to, oh, I'm forgetting my names. To, shoot, I gotta look up my names. Metal Gear Solid characters. Otacon. I kept wanting to say Octagon. Especially Otacon. She might be the first boss, actually. Well,
There are only
it's
18
after you get
hours
thrown in
left
prison.
until your deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet.
I do forget which one's
This
first.
is Mei Ling.
But if she is
She
first,
was assigned to a
she's the
development
hell of a
team
first
and a
boss.
processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
Silence.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
Oh my god, Snake!
Flattering me.
I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend.
Snake,
First,
the smoothest
let me
talker
explain about your Soliton radar system.
in video games. The most fun boss was Psychomantis, you got that right. The most
radar
innovative
by
boss,
your
like that was such a
and the
cool idea.
cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful.
Using the hardware to mess around with it.
Soldiers have highly
And a couple
developed
missions
senses
before
of
it.
hearing
I forget the missions before it,
and
though.
gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
I remember the fight distinctly.
I want you to infiltrate the disposal.
Which hopefully
site and
we can
look at the
emulate it,
nervous
okay?
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
DARPA Chief, here we come. Your safety is in our arms.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
So
We'll
there's
be
people
monitoring
singing,
your
you
movements
can't
by radar,
play it.
So
Can't
contact
use
us
it.
by codec anytime you
It's
want.
too harmonic.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice. I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember.
Oh, I didn't notice the wink!
Regulars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
Oh!
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smoke.
All these people were
How did you
codec.
do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
They help him deal with the stress.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with five
That expression of
5.56ers and
walking
5
right on
guns.
through the front door.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I think I'm gonna aim for the duct on the top floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Oh, I'm glad they I'm glad they described the words like COA, because I wasn't exactly sure what that stood for. Alright, so we got control now. Oh, spotlight. Bad start. They can never see me here. Alright, we're good. Behind this tiny little fence. There's a guy that was to the left here, right? Oh, ration. Don't turn this way. Don't come this way. We're good.
Surveillance camera?
Don't stand right in it, Snake! Okay. We're fine. A surveillance camera as he's staring straight at it. There we go.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too.
I guess they need diesel
You're not
because,
gonna believe this, but they shot down the
that harder to
SC-1s
freeze?
we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. They said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
don't mind if we do. I just happened to see a vent that you were talking about. Oh, I love pixelated Snake's face. Alright, hopefully no one's claustrophobic. Claustrophobic? That's the right one.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Cap.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
So we're building up our arsenal of information. Pretty sure he ends up being a bad guy. We can't talk about that.
You've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated,
Maybe he
try
does, maybe he
to
doesn't.
Simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
Maybe he is bad in general. There's a menu here, right? That I can pull up known numbers.
Soldiers that have been forged in the fires of battle are used to catching naps.
Oh, I hate naps.
There's a big difference between real soldiers and those kids who have only been trained in VR simulators. After playing for a long time, you should get some rest.
You remember when we used to write down all the frequencies? The olden days. This is what I was looking for, memory. And I never played the Game Boy Color version. Did you have to write down frequencies in there? I don't know if that one even had a codec. I'm sure it did, because it's like a staple of it. Let's talk to Mailing.
Sorry, the Soliton radar won't work in a narrow space. Too much harmonic resonance. The radar
Also, I like that emote.
could
What is
have
that?
interference, and we can't analyze the topographic
You gunned the knuckles?
Try to hang on until you get to a more open space, okay?
There was one on the Game Boy. It's a little wishy-washy of how that fits into the series.
Don't give up,
I don't think it's part of the main timeline. But yeah, it's a... I think it's still just called Metal Gear Solid, but it was just for the Game Boy Color. And there's also all the other odd ones, like I've never played Portable Ops for the PSP. Those are the only two odd ones I can think of right now. Wait, that's your actual vote? Wait, that's yours? Look at that, Kissy Chrissy 23! That's a pretty awesome vote, I like that. You know the way. It's even better too, because it isn't the whole face, it's just the portion, but you still know what it is by looking at it. That's fantastic.
I moved the dark machine to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
That's what you're worried about,
Check
Snake?
those covers as soon as they're done spraying.
Not spraying for
Also,
rats?
keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell? Did something happen?
You drew it yourself, really? That's some good drawing.
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
That's a quality smile and eye looking the different directions.
There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Alright, sneak along. We have to go see Merle. Somewhere along here. I like the green computer monitors. Oh. This way.
Press the action button to drop down.
And my immersion is broken. And that's it! That's all I had to say! I don't want to drop down, Campbell. I want to go get this ration. Oh, we're full on rations. Never mind. Speaking of rations. Okay, they're there. Do we want to drop down here, though? What's down here? No. I guess so. I missed Meryl. I probably should have checked for her. Well, we can still look. Oh, we gotta answer the call first.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Okay, we'll take that cargo elevator in a sec. In the meantime, let's go run back in the vent. We used to get these giant boxes from my dad's work when we were younger, and you crawl inside them and act like you're in the game. That's actually super cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, actually. Also, I don't know where Meryl is. We're gonna go back. A staple of the series, and a fantastic one at that. I can't remember. I think we played... I'd be stretching my memory for this, but I think we played like little games. I don't know if we had cardboard boxes, but just, you know, little shoot 'em up Metal Gear kind of games where you'd sneak around and try to avoid getting caught. Oh, to be young again. Oh, we should probably save with mailing at some point. What's that now?
You found out where the DARPA chief is. With his nanomachine transmitter,
We did?
he should show up as a green dot on your radar when you get close.
Oh.
Try to find him.
Okay, we'll go do that. In the meantime, I gotta switch my controls around just a tiny bit. I gotta switch my B button and A button. I don't know how to do that. Controls. Oh. Okay, all set.
Come on, Snake, you can do it.
No interesting anecdote, just you got this, come on. What are you doing talking to me? So calm. Oh! Don't mind if I do. Room we can't enter, right? No. We gotta head downstairs. Where all the guys are.
Snake, use the elevator to move from floor to floor. To call the elevator, press the button on the nearby control panel by pressing the action button.
Okay.
The elevator should
That is a necessary immersion break, because I wasn't sure what to do. There we go. Nope, you didn't see me. Nope. Over, down. God. Died while trying to hit the elevator buttons. Oh, Mei-Ling. Or no, that's not Mei-Ling, that's shoot, what's her name? I forgot. I gotta have my character list ready to go. Oh, she's probably here, isn't she? Kodak.
Don't make too much noise or you'll be spotted. Be careful when you're walking on that floor.
Thanks, Campbell. Oh, I guess we don't have her Kodak, never mind. The DNA lady. Shoot. Shoot! Just climb up the ladder. You'll be fine, they won't shoot up there rafters. He got away. Well, good time to use a ration. If I know how to use it. I might not though. How do I use ration? Use by pressing circle while the menu is open. Oh, got it. Action button. Oh, do we still have a SOCOM? If we don't, we have to go grab that again. It'd be worth saving after we grab that. Yep, alright. I love the clicky-clacky of his feet on these floors. Now's a good time to save.
You found out where the DARPA chief is, with his nano...
Yeah, we got that before.
Come on.
Come on, Snake, you can do it. Oh no, call again. Shoot. Now to sneak down the staircase. Call the elevator, hopefully quickly. We don't run into the same problem as before. Which we might. Oh, look at this guy. Nope. Bad idea. Real bad idea. Hey, guy. Can they beat me to the staircase? That's a quick evasion. Maybe we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, we're fine. How to strangle one of these guys from behind? Nope! Shoot your buddy! I just wanted to murder one of them. Oh, bad. You know what? I don't know how to use a weapon. Oh, I need so much practice. Continue. That's such a satisfying continue button too. Get the pistol shot. Oh shoot, we don't even get the SOCOM. Well, okay. Gotta go rush and get that. We should learn how to shoot it. Oh, you bastard. Well, this is actually a perfect time to learn. Use square. So now we know. It only took dying to find that out. Kinda cool way to fire, so you target with holding the button down and as soon as you release it, it fires. I like that. Oh, we made a mistake again. Oh, you're standing right there. Oh, we knocked one out. Oh, you bastard. You sneaky little bastard. No! Here, ration. Okay, great. Oh, red ammo! No! Punch him to death. Pumpkin Pirate, how's it going? You're all strangled to death. Pumpkin, I saw you playing the Game Boy Color version of Metal Gear. How was that? I saw you were having a lot of fun with that. Just keep flipping them. Then we'll be fine. Ah! I gotta get my controls for attacking down, which I do not have. Maybe if I pulled up a controller guide for this. Continue. That was the original MSX Metal Gear from '87. What? And it was awesome. Good to hear. I wanted to play that originally, but the only reason I didn't was I'm a little unsure of how that fits in the timeline. So I wanted to do main series first, and then possibly swap off to the alternative titles like the '87 MSX. Okay, we get our SOCOM. You wouldn't worry too much about the timeline. It's a little, already a little confusing, I know that for sure. And I'm mostly blind on this. I've gone... Oh. We're not even trying to be sneaky. Here. SOCOM. And his buddy. Wherever he may be. Oh, there's more guys! Oh, I didn't expect that! No! How do I murder you on the ground? Oh! I think I'm gonna die once again. But I will be... I'll get better at sneak eventually. I heard something! Oh, he's gonna come back to life too. You stay up here, man. We're just gonna run down and call the elevator. And hopefully not trigger the camera. Shoot. Okay. We go for the perfect sneak run, with no mistakes. The story is pretty much the same in all the games, but different characters, different settings, sometimes the exact same setting. But MGS1 is a great place to start. Well, hey! I'm glad it's a good place to start. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this for a while. But definitely, at some point, I want to go back to the Game Boy Color one. Or the MSX one. From '87. I know I played Metal Gear Solid 3, which I loved in the past. Oh, not the staircase. We're just gonna climb up and reset. That's what we're gonna do. You wanna try Game Boy Color Ghost Babel sometime? I'm not even sure what that is. Game Boy Color Ghost Babel. Sounds super interesting, whatever it is. Let me take a look at that. I hope we pronounced Babel right. Oh, it's one of the Metal Gear ones. Oh, that's why I wasn't sure. Oh wait, no, so I'm being confused. Oh, I thought that was the one that you did play. Oh no, I'm sorry. So the '87 one for MSX. Why do I feel... Why do I get the feeling this game you can totally corrupt? I could absolutely corrupt this. The GameCube one might corrupt a little bit better, Twin Snakes. Possibly. Because PS1 and corruption is kind of iffy. You played... Oh, I'm sorry, that's what PSX stood for. PS2. My mistake. Oh, okay, okay. I look at the graphics and I can totally understand it now. Just Metal Gear. Got it. When I looked at that, I thought it was the Game Boy one by the graphics. I was like, oh, okay. PS2 MX. Right. Not the PlayStation 2. That'd be iffy graphics with the PlayStation 2. There's a famous corruption scene, because a lot of people do like corrupting this game. And right when David Hayter points out the Hind D, you know, what's a Russian... Oh, we got thermal goggles? What? Oh, alright. What's a Hind D doing here, you know, in Russian airspace? That scene, because they like corrupting the helicopter a lot, is very corrupted. It's hilarious to see. MSX 2 Plus or something, just some JPN computer from the 80s. Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh wait, let me look at the... I actually definitely know what you're talking about, because I was going through some of the timeline, and I think I was watching someone kind of give an overview so I could get an idea of what I was getting into and which ones to play. And I do remember the art for that. I thought that was just going to be something I would never be able to play because getting the hardware would be a nightmare. Of course you could emulate it, but You gotta play it on original hardware. If you can get access to it. You know, it's probably easier to emulate in the end now that I think about it. And this time, we're gonna be safe because we've called the elevator many a times. But we never actually got into it and called it down. Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 for the MSX were re-released on the PlayStation 2 with a special edition of Metal Gear Solid 3 Substance. No, you're good. No, it's not confusing at all. In fact, that helps me kind of clarify things because it was already kind of confusing to begin with. Alright, I forgot what floor I was supposed to go to. Possibly first floor? There we go. DARPA Chief is showing up as green on our codec, or on our radar.
It's picking up the DARPA.
Yes! Okay, cool.
The green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Thanks, Melee. But I would play this series by release date. Oh, okay. Which, I don't have release date calendar or a timeline. I should look into that. Oh, can't access that door. For example, MGS3 happens a couple decades before Metal Gear 1 happens, but then you would ideally want to play Metal Gear 1 first, I imagine, so you get some of the
Snake, if you
later
want to go
events.
up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
Like, you wouldn't actually follow the timeline, so like you play the oldest game first, that came in terms of that timeline, and then follow them straight through. Instead, you would just play, I see, by release date. Yeah, I think that's what I initially intended to do, minus the Game Boy Color version. Why did we go up here? Oh, that's right, we wanted to see the DARPA Chief. It's gonna be this way. How have you been liking Devil May Cry, Mr. Pumpkin? That's a series I've never gotten to either, and I've been curious to start with it, but I was unsure. Curious what your opinion on it is. Barrel!
Is that a woman? Not him.
Devil May Cry 5 was great? Alright! If you had a starting point for the Devil May Cry series, would you recommend starting at 1?
Snake, the DARPA Chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Because yeah, I would be brand new to that series. It's my intro to the series. I had a lot of fun, but also disclaimer, I received it for free. Nothing wrong with that. But cool. Okay, Devil May Cry free. Devil May Cry 5. Let me check that out. I'm gonna put that on my list of games to check out. DARPA's Chief. Freaking out. Devil May Cry 5.
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson.
I've watched you play it a bit, so I'll be sure to keep an eye on that.
What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
I'm also wearing a skin-tight outfit. Goddamn, how's it going? You also got Devil May Cry 5. Hey, how fitting! Look at that.
In that case,
Hopefully you enjoyed as well,
hurry
Mr.
up and get
Vamps.
me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information.
Sky Coaster, man.
Terrorists.
The terrorists?
Got a party in here tonight. What's going on, Sky Coaster, man?
Ability to launch a nuke.
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible.
Sweet Jesus.
They
Covered in nail.
launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this
For concrete walls, those are pretty paper thin.
They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to
Also, Brisby, I didn't say hi. Hi, Brisby.
information. Okay?
I work trying not to shoot myself. Well, I hope work gets easier, if you can hear me.
Experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, Brisby.
Ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Devil May Cry 5 is a game that begs the player for multiple playthroughs, really. So I'll keep poking around it off stream. Okay, I'll check that out.
Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects.
That's awesome.
How did you know that?
I like replayability for that reason. And Metal Gear!
Run-ins in the past.
There he is!
So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site.
Rex himself. That honor.
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
How can I love your remote?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution,
The revolution? Which revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype.
I love Rex.
Probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Stop in there, will ya?
I love the little face peek. You just wonder why he's talking? Just that he's talking.
Nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 paths.
Oh, you know it had the best cinematics. True that.
And I know one.
Baker.
Ones that you could just marvel at. And voice acting too. The voice acting was top notch for a PS1 game.
Each of us needs to input
To the point where I played the demo and I was blown away that a game could have such good voice acting for the era that it came out in.
Password.
You talked.
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis.
And since then, I've been a huge fan of David Hayter.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
People at once helps out. They did! I mean, shoot, it was his own style for a while. And it,
If they find
didn't
out
require
the
as much,
password,
you know, graphics processing or anything like
They'll
that.
be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop them.
There is a palette that's pretty much worse than NTSC.
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the password.
I was gonna say, we have a PAL version of this game.
And engage the safety lock.
And if I do that,
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
so where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys.
3 card keys.
Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement.
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronics.
Snake is gonna be answering a lot of questions with questions, and it's gonna be fantastic.
They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
Australia was PAL super weird when you started playing NTSC. I imagine that would be.
Any level 1
It's amazing the differences between the two.
It's called a pan card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Metal Gear!
Network, huh?
It transmits
Earl.
using the salts in your body as the transmission medium.
I don't have a good David Hayter impression. I wish I did.
They'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically.
That preview pic I did grab is PAL. You are correct in saying so.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out.
There it is. I pulled it up.
What is it?
I made a mistake on that.
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon.
It's exactly like your CD case. Well, there you go. It's perfect for you. Why? Go save him out of your cell, Meryl.
Hey, what happened?
Such a violent attack. I wasn't sure what the CDK should look like, so I grabbed the first one that looked official without thinking that there might be a difference between the regions. Because I never owned this CD myself. I had the demo disc that I forgot what kind of art they would put on the old demo disc.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
Seamless.
I don't know. A little heart attack, but
Oh god, Count Vamps.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time.
PAL has a higher display resolution and a good bargain at the 10 Hz price, but you've never had any PAL TVs, never have I. I don't even know what a PAL TV would look like, to be honest. I don't know the difference. But Tech Guru Pumpkin Pirate. Also, Pumpkin Pirate, I had a question for you. On the bottom left of your stream, there's a donation to some software, or no, some hardware that was part of the. It's something open source. Is that something that you created? It was it created lines across. What would you call it? Well, you probably be able to describe it better than me because you're the one the note on your stream. But I was curious what your relation to it was. Also, sorry, Mr. DARPA Chief. The resolution is quite nice. That's pretty awesome to have a nicer resolution, especially for like a cheaper price for it. Hey, Mr. DARPA. PAL's TVs look pretty much the same. Oh, okay. The old tube TVs. Or the original tube TVs, I should say.
Don't move.
What a scene to walk out into.
Killed the chief. You bastard. Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move.
That's a battle
Is this
stance.
the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes.
The naked man behind me.
I never saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
The
Not
OS
one of them, are you?
SC is an open source scan converter, fancy words for a video conversion box that helps translate retro signals into modern signals through HDMI. I remember looking into it and I was like, that's awesome. I sent it to Wasabi and I was like, have you ever heard of this before? It seemed like the coolest thing. He was super interested in it. Or are you just helping, oh, I had to make a save. Helping, contribute to the project in terms of financial assistance, or? I was like, did Pumpkin help create something? I was amazed if he did.
win, Snake, win.
Win, Snake, win. Thanks, Mailing. Oh, I'm out of shots. That's your personal donation goal, but the units cost like 135 euros. Okay, gotcha. Still sounds like a super cool a box, a super cool tool to use. Oh, I didn't realize you can hear them like fighting out there. Wait, here we go. So we're gonna skip cutscene. We're gonna make a save state just so we don't have to go through that again. Because that's gonna happen, and we're just gonna make this real quick while we try to get better at shooting. How about we grab ammo. Okay, great. Spray and pray.
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Oh, we have one bullet left. Meryl, take care! Oh no, we don't. We have reload. Oh no, we're empty. Okay, let's be more conservative, I guess. Maybe they'll shoot at Meryl if I stand back here. Oh, they kinda will. Oh, I should probably be using my rations too. Oh, but she doesn't shoot them. Ah, that's right. Gotta stun them with Meryl's sexy body. They won't shoot her. I mean, come on. They'll just get one look at her and be like, you know what? It's not worth it. What is this?
Snake, what are you doing? Take care of the bad guys and get the hell out of there.
Thanks, Campbell.
You better use that weapon you found.
You're great. Never change. How about we don't use the weapon we found, and we, don't crawl on the ground. Okay. We're gonna conserve our shots. Okay, with 5 shots left, can we do it?
I'm telling you, shoot!
Maybe Meryl will give me some of her bullets.
Snake, what are you doing? Take care of the bad guys.
You're doing great, Campbell. Okay, those are all of our bullets. Let's, Oh, they dropped bullets! No! Okay, ration out. We got 13 this time. We're doing slowly better.
Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Oh no, there's more. Just use a little bit of CQC. That's all you need, Snake. We got more bullets. Nice job with CQC. I was just about to recommend it over gun, right? Because sometimes it doesn't quite work. Ration. Let's use that. Oh god! Jesus! The number 1. Gotta use it. I don't know if there's a reload button. I should check for that. Oh, yes there is. Okay. Right trigger. Or bumper. Look at that, we're good to go. First try, now.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
Oh, Snake.
Who are you?
Getting hypnotized.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
You didn't know yet, the Metal Gear series keeps track of your stats and rewards for non-lethal combat at the end of the game. I didn't know that. I think I remember that in like the 3rd one, but that's good to know that it even happened in this one as well. So we should pay attention to that. Alright. I'll go for non-lethal kills if I can try. Psycho Mantis.
Good girl. Just like that.
I'm sorry, Psycho Mantis. Snake's a boy.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The
Blame the
nanomachines
nanomachines.
properly.
What was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
That was Mantis. Okay. You go say hi to the guy over here? Oh wait, where is he? So non-lethal, I'm gonna go for no SOCOM. Oh, we can't enter. Can't enter once again. Alright, we're going to floor 2 where the president of Armstech is being held. Oh! Okay, great. That was straightforward. So walking over those, 6, 7. I like the falling too. It was very dramatic. Oh, this one's open. So calm. Grenade. We had to look for a painted wall, right? A miscolored wall? There's one. But we need explosives, right? So not yet. Can't enter there, we need 4. So new security clearance, maybe we gotta go to the first floor to continue along that. But that's where we eventually gotta go. Maybe call Campbell.
Snake, Psycho Mantis has the power to read people's minds. He got the DARPA chief's detonation code. Hurry up or he'll get Baker's code too.
That's right. If the terrorists get Baker's code, they'll be able to launch that nuke anytime they want.
Yeah, they'll use Metal Gear to do it. Colonel, did you know they were conducting a military exercise here using Metal Gear?
I didn't know.
Really?
Snake, you've got to understand. I'm just the middleman in this operation. Anyway, hurry up and get
Snake
to the
doesn't
second
trust
floor
him.
basement. You've got to save the Armstech president before the terrorists find out his code.
Second floor basement. So maybe we should just head there, unless... Oh, there you go. At least we might be able to get some more information from Campbell on where to move on. Yeah, we can't go there either. Alright. To the second floor basement. Oh, I was wondering what that button did. I thought I might close the doors. Alright. B2. And now I want to give a call to Campbell.
The walls that were cemented over should look slightly different. Look at the walls carefully in first-person view mode. Try to find the walls that have a different pattern.
Did you try hitting the wall? Maybe it'll sound different too.
You'll need some kind of explosive to destroy the wall, like C4 or something. Take a good look around the armory.
Okay, so we still do need explosives, so we're right in saying that. But we gotta find the explosives. Kata. C4, can we open? I thought we were able to open a C4 door, unless we... Ah, level 1 card, that's what we forgot about. C4, perfect. There might have been other doors we could open. Got the SOCOM bullets. Ah, there's another. Grenades, fantastic. This one looks painted over too. Well, no. Doesn't sound different. That's what C4 was. Okay. I think we're ready to explode this wall. Very bad cement job. Oh, cracked. Square to set, circle to detonate. Nice. We got stun grenade and chaff grenade. Cool. Chaff grenades are for electronics, like surveillance. Let's see. Any of these walls? This one's colored. This one. Cutscene possibly? Oh yeah. Okay, cool. And possibly another cement wall. These guys really like their cement. And yet another. I wonder, is this wall cemented? It looks cemented. Oh, didn't mean to explode that, alright. Well, we're okay still. We'll come back here and get that wall if we need to, because we're out of C4. But hey, there's a Jarp Chief.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry, I'm here to save you.
It's really shaking.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
There he is.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man.
One of the best enemies in the
So
game.
you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
The most show-offy of show-offy enemies.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend.
He was really excited Snake was going to come over.
It's the greatest handgun ever made.
He set up all these
Single action
special traps just for Snake.
6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
And save state set.
understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
Yeah? Why don't you just make him hit me then? Oh, okay. I spoke too soon.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet into a well-greased chamber. All right, I'm alive. Let's go.
That was a little, a little bit of a weird statement.
You better hurry up.
Oh, he's right there. There you go. Kinda feel bad for the DARPA chief. He's really not enjoying this. He almost got shot there, too.
I love the smell of corn. You know, that sultry smell.
Yeah, it's only you, man.
But to you, it'll be the smell
Oh,
of
shoot.
your own death. Hiding will help you. Hiding will help you.
Oh, he's got that ricochet. I love the smell of spent gunpowder. There's nothing like that. I love waking up in the morning to it. Ah, bad. I'm wasting my bullets like crazy. I guess I just gotta do them in bursts.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
He specifically had to stop to say that whole sentence. Oh, the ricochets are mean.
There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet into a well-greased chamber. All right.
No comment.
Let's go.
I can't pull out my rations while he's talking. I spent a good portion of my youth with black powder. Yeah? Every morning I would have it with my breakfast. Whether it's smelling it, putting a little bit in my cereal, or just snorting big lines of it. Oh, I can't pull out my gun while he says that. Shoot. I wish I could get a good look at him. I should stop chasing him in circles. It's not gonna get me anywhere.
I love the smell of corn. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
You bastard.
Wait a minute.
Can I shoot through this area? Probably not. Death was eyeing us from a short distance, but it was great fun! Hey, as long as you had fun in the end. I mean, that's all that matters nowadays, right?
Wait a minute.
There's a gun casing right there. Right where the C4 is! It was just asking to be picked up. Shoot. Okay, get the ration ready. Get the gun ready.
I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
And in case you weren't sure what it sounded like for the DARPA chief to moan the entire fight, I hope you enjoy. We're gonna grenade this bastard.
All right. I'm alive. Let's go.
Oh, unless you run away. Oh! Don't use grenades around C4. That was our lesson learned today. Who said you idiot? Was that Ocelot? He was just angry that that happened? How How could you spoil my plan?
Hiding won't help you. I understand.
If I just catch up with him. I don't think I can catch up with him. I gotta wait for him to talk. I'm sorry, Brisby.
Let's go.
Stop running away, Ocelot, you little bastard.
Better hurry up.
What, he doesn't have a lot of life left? Look at him. He has so much life left. He's full of life. Listen to him, like, moan in happiness. That was a word. Not the right phrase to use there. Look at him, like, expel happiness. Is what I should have said. See, I mean, that's happiness, right? The DARPA chief. He's enjoying himself.
I love the smell of portal.
Are you a TOS violation? Please, Twitch, no.
But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
I really want that ammo that's right next to the C4. We might even need to use it. I hope we don't. Ah, nearly there. Yes. Might need your ration soon. No, it automatically heals you if you get too low.
I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss.
All right.
It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
I'm just getting warmed up. Phase 2. Forget it. Off with the hand. Oh god. That guy's ripped.
We'll meet again. Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
I like the, like... Oh! I was gonna say the glowing eye. He just grabs his arm and leaves. As professionally as you can leave a building, anyway. Just take and go. At least he's got a priority set. Like, you can't just leave the arm there. Then you're always gonna kind of wonder what happened to it.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
So the screaming robot?
The DARPA chief told me he gave you his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
Man, he was just tied up. Calm down, Snake.
Talked.
What?
Oh.
Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
Yeah, never mind. You can attack him,
It's
Snake.
not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation.
Then that wasn't you
Everyone
resisting.
knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the
You just had it in your brain. You sounded so heroic. I resisted them.
code right.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
He cheated. Alright?
He loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
You're a funny man. So the
Funny snake.
chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim.
Beat him with your cane. You old man.
I just told you I was here to save you.
Just like paying an SAT proctor. That's some meta, Brisby.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows?
I keep it current.
Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier. It must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
How do you know that, Snake? You shot with her once.
I was tied up here, that is.
She's cold as hell.
Yes.
She fired a gun at someone.
If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
She's the nails for breakfast.
She still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Snake is all like, you mean they? He forgot! The old people memory.
Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away.
Oh.
But tell me, if this doesn't work...
Back of the CD case. Let's go and go look that up.
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering.
He's back, got out of LaBane, and just killed a bowl of Lucky Charms. Hey! Oh, welcome back, Kissy Grizzy.
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Wait, let me just go grab my CD case that I grabbed at the yard sale. Give me just a moment.
It's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Nuclear waste seeping out? That's horrifying.
That with several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for.
I got the FMVs working? Is that difficult to do?
Organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore,
It just works innately.
Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn.
Hopefully it's not a usual issue. I'm using BizHawk.
There's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy.
FMVs weren't working for you in the emulation 10 years ago. That was quite some time ago. We've evolved so much, Pumpkin. No, yeah, mine worked innately. I had a little bit of trouble setting up the file with multiple disks, but I got it working eventually.
As a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes. And after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
The FMVs are pretty too.
Secret projects paid for
Both the cinematics are pretty. They complement each other nicely.
A lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business.
Bribes are good
Metal Gear
business.
is going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you.
Grunt!
This is what you came for,
Dare you.
right?
Multi-disc was the thing too. I'm using a multi-disc switcher.
It's all here.
I had to create an M3U file using my CUEs.
Gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb.
Don't play dumb.
I know you were sent to this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my
Is that a zip drive? I don't believe so. It's a different way of just formatting the file, so an M3U file is just like a plain text file that, if you look in the CUE files, it says where to start the disk, and essentially you just point to the 2 CUE files and load that disk as an alternative. 750 megabytes of glory. You know it.
Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Oh. Now I understand. The thing the old guy handed the snake.
If it goes public, my company and I
Zip disk. I've never even heard of those before.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Oh, look at these things!
Metal Gear itself does, but
I had floppy disks, but never a zip disk.
what
Could have been.
do to me? Oh, no.
Used them in college.
Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards.
If you had 750 megabytes, props to you. I'm only seeing 100 megabytes. The reader's super cool looking though. Or a couple of them are.
Using you for...
And there we go with a second heart attack from the man. Ordered straight from the Pentagon? Possibly?
Hell.
Or something more sinister. Imagine a floppy disk that holds as much as a CD. That's crazy talk, Pumpkin.
Are you listening?
That's a zip disk. Oh, okay, gotcha.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride.
I took an engineering
dioxide,
class. I
but
could transport a large file without
you
forming
can't
a
tell
CD
without doing an autopsy.
into a burner every time.
Snake.
Also, that's kind of a cool usage.
To work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake,
A large
there's
floppy.
a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do radio transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
I'm glad Snake didn't forget the ninja thing, because I was almost starting to
No one
forget
like that in our unit.
it. Kind of brushed past it.
Snake, I'm counting on you.
They were used for a while before flash drives because they were cheap enough to get, and then flash drives became like more, well, they were cheaper and easier to get as well. That's kind of cool now. I had learned a little bit of removable disk history, which is kind of cool. Alright. Bye, DARPA. He's still here to this day. Level 2 card. What are you? Level 4? Oh, before the internet allowed the transfer of large files. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, before the internet was used to transfer those. How did we get in here? There's a hole in the wall, right? Oh, I see it. I feel like we can break this wall. It looks like we can break it. We don't have C4 though. We have a grenade. Can we use that? C4 we go. I like how I was gonna say the armory is unguarded, because that would be the last place I'd want to leave unguarded. I guess you shouldn't be able to access any of these doors, but... Oh, no C4, okay. I was hoping those might be replenished by now. If they replenish at all. Oh god. They're probably wondering about the giant holes in the wall as well. Let's give a call to Campbell.
The DARPA chief and President Baker. So now the terrorists know both detonation codes.
Yeah, and on top of that, they both died right in front of my eyes.
Snake, now that the terrorists have both detonation codes...
Campbell just completely disregards that.
...stop a nuclear launch is to either use the detonation code release keys that Merrill's holding, or...
Oh, that's right, we gotta call Merrill.
Chief engineer that President Baker mentioned, Hal Emmerich.
In any case, you should contact Merrill by codec. Wasn't her frequency written on the back of the CD case?
Just happen to have my CD case right here. Just gonna type that in. Oh, don't call Campbell.
In any case, you...
It is 140:15.
Who are you?
I was really
Who are
impressed
you?
with the way you busted yourself out there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. Just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers' eyes.
And they're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake.
Is he known for being flirty?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because
Everyone is too horny
you
over
look
codec.
just like him.
You mean the terrorist
They
leader?
gotta stop.
Liquid Snake?
You know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal?
Exactly, Brisby. Exactly.
Why'd you ask him?
He just made that up.
But first I want some information.
That's the only thing he
We're involved in
remembered.
this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Baker didn't tell us that.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met
What?
Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
That was some Pokemon right there.
Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the
Heart attack shock.
second floor of the
That was the Colonel when we said
to the north.
both of them died right in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
You're a soldier. Take it easy.
I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
I'm gonna punch it.
Won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
But Snake, we need a level 5 card. We only have level 2, Snake.
You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being
They're just little happiness bullets, sending happiness through the enemy.
I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action, and now...
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it.
Can we get some confirmation on that?
All of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
I love the music.
You're
God.
a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
Lay it down, Snake.
A real bastard. Like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right. Okay. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Oh, she'll open the cargo door. Okay, cool. I was like, I still don't know how we're gonna get that door open, though. Mailing.
What can I do for you, Snake? Snake, listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
That's good advice. Oh, don't call. Nope. Be careful, Snake. Alright. Well. Oh, don't head out there yet. To the elevator we go. We gotta go to the first floor and hit the cargo elevator. Campbell.
Snake.
Oh,
I unlocked
not
the
Campbell.
front door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
Snake throws her own words back at her.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
You ever seen Escape from New York? No, I haven't. Is it any good? Why do you ask? Also, oh, this is our cargo door. So if they sense an intruder, so do we just kind of...
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas.
Oh, we have infrared.
Somehow you've got to get through without setting off
binoculars.
those sensors.
Okay, switch to those if we have them. Ah, there we go. Awesome, alright. Not bad, not bad. The main character is Snake Plissken. It's a great movie. I have it on Blu-ray. Let me write it down. I'll have to check that out, maybe. Depending on what genre it is, I might be interested. Escape from New York. I like having a nice movie to sit down with, like when I'm having dinner or something like that. Which I just finished watching Snowden, which I actually liked a lot. What am I doing? Open, oh, keycard. It was not a bad movie. Okay, I know there is a boss fight coming up here. Because I recognize it. Which boss fight, I'm not entirely sure.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there.
Is that corruption? It looks like corruption.
Just call me Deep Throat.
What a nickname.
Throat. The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you anyway?
One of your bands.
You know, even if you wanted to have like a clever name, like something from the Watergate scandal, why'd you go with Deep Throat? Why did you go with that one? Oh, and now it's in our codec.
Mei Ling, how can someone outside of this operation cut into my codec?
You're talking about that guy calling himself Deep Throat. We were monitoring from here.
What about it?
We think his name's pretty weird.
Frequency they can call it.
But he won't do any harm.
How did he learn it? It's top secret information.
Can you tell me where he called from?
I'm sorry. The signal is too weak to locate its source. But I'm sure he's near you. Somewhere on the base.
No, I love the quote.
Be careful.
Just call me Deep Throat. Even with the pause, to just for added effect.
The place is mined? Well, if you use a mine detector, you'll be able to see the mines displayed on your radar. If you need a mine detector, there should be one on the second floor of the tank hangar.
Second floor of the tank hangar. Oh, should we go get that? Yes, we should. We should absolutely go get that. I'm glad we're not dead from that. We need more rations. Also, is this still gonna be a problem? Yes, it is. Oh god! Alright, Snake. It's a level 5 door, can you open it? Fight your way out. Knock, maybe they'll let you out. Running is probably not the best tactic there. We'll go slow. There we go. And second floor, they said, so let's head over there. We're on the first floor. Well, second floor, the tank hangar, so... that here? This is the tank room. There was a tank here. Oh, the tank's gone now, too. That's worth noticing. That's the one that's waiting to ambush us. Oh. Oh, did not see him. Jesus. Nope. 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 Oh, you bastard. I gotta pay better attention to that minimap. When was my last save? Probably not. Makes sense. There's mainly. And just in terms of running faster, we're gonna save state there. But it's okay if we trigger that. Don't worry about. He's fine. And up here we go. Easiest way to escape. Down we go. There we go, mine detector. Just what we need. And a ration, awesome. Definitely gonna need that for the next fight, because we're gonna be screwed. We are already screwed. Shoot. It's a good thing we just came down from the staircase. Get that autosave. Oh, that guy walks over here. No, he turned around. Shoot. I don't think I have anywhere to hide. He's just gonna chase me down. Unless I can go in here? No? Cardboard box? Ah! At least we know there's a cardboard box in there now.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Oh, I gotta let this guy walk by. So I don't know how far he goes. His path. But we're avoiding this guy at the left. I think he turns right around. Yeah. Whoa, God, he goes all the way back. Nope. Down you go. Nice. And now we have the best security device. Oh, not a weapon. I probably should have. Not in the door jam. Sky Coaster, man. What's going on, man? How you doing tonight? Oh, I didn't get a chance to say, I loved your Luigi's Mansion playthrough so far. I was sad I didn't get a chance to actually catch it when you were live, but loving it thus far. And it looked like you were enjoying the game. Although I don't want to put words in your mouth. Spin! Is this his very small walking space? What kind of man paces like this? It's fun, gotta finish it. Well, I wish you luck on finishing it. You gotta collect all those boos, which should be a very fun job. Nope. Flip the guy! Brisby out! Oh wait, I think I actually saw... Was that one of the voice text ones? Rip. I like that emote too. So many unique emotes, I love it. It was it was that one. Yeah, it was right at the end before I think Maxite had left with his bit facts. Now you know I can't say that out loud. That would void TOS. I love all these ones. Look at that. I still like the night vision goggle ones, Chrissy. Hey, what's this one? Skylius for Joe. What is that? Is that the moon or is that cheese? Or cookie? What is that one, Frisbee? Alright, now we gotta play... It's Mars! Oh, okay. I would not have gotten that. But now I can see it. I'm used to Mars being, like, very red. With a crazy face on it. Now we become the ultimate sneaker. We failed the ultimate sneaks. Sad because it's not a planet anymore. Pluto will always be a planet in my head. Flip! The flip didn't work. Shoot. Double flip! Oh! That works out great, actually. Evasion. Yeah, Pluto will always be a planet in my head. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The cargo bay doors are closed. That's not good. We gotta call Meryl again, probably. Oh, we're not in a good place. Shoot. What's that little expression? Hakuda? No. What means family? Oh, Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind. Pluto's still a planet. I don't care if people say it's a dwarf. Rip, there's gonna be a lot of rips. And I'm tired of waiting on this guy, he always catches us, so we're just gonna do this. Hey guy. You wanna go for a second round? There you go. Cover the flips. I should use a ration. Gunshot! Snake! So, we gotta call Meryl to see if she'll open the cargo doors again.
The place is mined? Well, if you use a mine detector, you'll be able to see the mines displayed on
I
the
think,
radar.
right? Maybe not. Maybe I was looking at the wrong door. Should be here. Oh, okay. It was just. Oh, it got shut because it was on lockdown. Right. Okay. Thermal time. But we were so close. No. Snake, punch your way out. I was hoping you might be able to outlast it. Shoot. Alright, we'll get there eventually. So we gotta pick up mine detector, cardboard box, ration, sneak around. Oh! Oh, it starts us right here! That is a godsend. It knew I was going through the pain. And I'm glad it did, because this might be... It might take a couple tries. I guess I'll just let him die quickly. Hey Z, what's going on? Poor Snake. Who was it said that it keeps track of all my deaths and kills? Mr. Pumpkin. Mr. Pumpkin, my death count is going to be insanely high. And no matter how good I am at like making sure people live, taking them out nicely, I think the death counter will be so large it will overshadow everything else. There we go. Now we've got a mine detector. Go get those claymores. Pull them out of the ground. A mine D. That backwards snake walk. I think once I grab all these claymores, let's run back and reset the room. That way it creates like an autosave of sorts. So we'll go through this door once again. That way if we die, we don't have to deal with claymores anymore. I don't know if we still would have to, but just in case. They said there's a tank waiting in ambush. I don't know about that. It's either the tank's gonna be super loud, and you would hear it coming, or they have to like turn on the tank, which I don't know if those things roll over kind of easy. Alright, there we go.
Snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass.
They evolved, man.
Send him
The cold weather snakes.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should
Chuck
fall
Farley.
on the ground like the snake you are.
Vulcan Raven. You remember this dude? I remember this dude from MGS3. This dude like harnessed the power of electricity in that game. Oh, I didn't expect that so much. I was hoping I could serpentine a little bit, but maybe not. Let's get our 2 rations out. You know, I was hoping I could get up close and personal. But I'm quickly realizing that's not really possible. Maybe I gotta use the turf to my advantage. I don't think this is gonna last very long. No! We're fine. So we got grenades and chaff grenades. I think I gotta use grenades on the guy. Let's try... Oh. This isn't gonna be a very fun fight for me. We'll start off with that chaff, because I think that will disable the tank. In which case we can throw a grenade at it. Hopefully all the lines are now gone. Yep. So, running up is not the best approach to start off with, which I have been doing. But where else to go, though? Maybe hug the corners. Maybe just throw the chaff off the bat. And then have a grenade ready. Oh, that got him. Alright. Let's throw another chaff, keep him disabled. Wait a minute, you're a different guy! What are you doing? Oh, it's chasing me down! No! Spinning... Oh god! Tank of death. Serpentine. Another chaff. Oh, we gotta make these ones count because we're right at the end. Hey, there we go. No grenade. A live grenade landed right next to our dead body.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. He got the card.
Play with him a little longer.
You would be wise
That grunt's voice.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue.
General Ivan? I'm not used to that name.
Language of the Sioux people. Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always?
Yes, the raven on my head. Thirst for his blood.
And well, I think that just about draws things to a close for tonight. We got Raven. We got the Raven down. We just entered the nuclear waste facility. We're about to go see Otacon, but not quite yet. We still gotta work through some stuff. But I think this is a good stopping point. I gotta study a little bit before I get to bed. We're coming up to about the 2.5 hour mark, so it's a little bit later than I usually stream. But I had a lot of fun with this so far. I gotta make sure I save this properly, so I'm creating 5 different save states to come off of, to come back to, I should say. And what's also saved through mailing, though I don't think I'll be using her saving method.
You caught Snake?
But just in case, as a backup, we'll use that. Oh, no, shoot. Snake, like Shakespeare said, not had all spent, where our desire is God without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake. I hate when I accidentally skip those, I like the voice acting. But that just about wraps things up for tonight, so I'm gonna go and pull up some music here. We're gonna do some Starbound as per usual, because I'm on a Starbound fix. Gotta find a new one though. I will pause the game here, and we'll switch scenes, and wrap things up for this night, or tonight. How does this one sound? Oh, I love this one. Okay. So, that is the first playthrough for MGS1, and my plans for the Metal Gear Solid series is to move through them, at least Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, possibly 4? 4 might be a stretch, I might not go that far, but at least the first 3 I want to play through, and that will be my next Let's Play series, outside of now Oddworld, which I was doing previously. I will put this on hold if Oddworld Soulstorm gets released, but I don't think that will be anytime soon, unfortunately. If we do get a release date, I might quickly go through New and Tasty to get a taste of that, of the new Quintology, and then move on. But, yeah. Thank you for everyone who was able to stop by. We had a bunch of people chatting in chat tonight. Thank you to Chrissy for the new follow, to Brisby and Sky Coaster Man, to Pumpkin Pirates. Awesome streamers all around. I haven't checked out Chris's content, but I've heard good things from your channel itself. And Sky Coaster Man and Brisby, both from the Filthy Casuals as well as Pumpkin. Filthy Casuals is an awesome Discord if you're interested in that. There's a link down below in my panels. And yeah. Oh, and Count Vamps as well. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through my chat, make sure I caught everyone. And anyone that was lurking, Wasabi Tonic, everyone around you. Thank you all. You're all so awesome. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. For anyone that's curious, my streaming schedule is daily, as much as I can, but of course I am around finals at the moment, so it's a little tricky for me to find the time here and there. But whenever I can, I'll stop by. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for watching, Mr. Brisby. And I think, let's take a look at who's streaming tonight. We are definitely going to be hosting Mr. Jubb, and we're going to see if he has a spot available to join, because I'd like to join Mr. Jubb in the Rocket League. Thank you for stopping by, too, Pirate. You are always awesome, Mr. Pumpkin. And yeah, have a good night, everyone, and I will see you in the next one.